A new report just released by the Cook County Treasurer's Office finds the county's property tax burden is being shifted from businesses to homeowners. And Treasurer Maria Pappas is joining us now live to discuss her findings. Treasurer Pappas, you call this a broken property tax system, appeal system. Businesses appeal their values. That puts the shift on the homeowners, but really in particular, Black and Latinos. The question is, how did it get this bad? And how do we fix it?
Okay, so, there are 1.5 million residences in Cook County. And when you look at the system, it really is discouraging because most people, that is 62% of the people, never bothered to appeal their property taxes. And if you take it a step further, only 15% of Blacks and 19% of Latinos appeal. So you have a system where commercial buildings have been reduced by $3 billion. Once you reduce the commercial buildings by $3 billion, somebody else has to pick that amount of money up. And what happened here in the study over a 3-year period, what we do is show that $2 billion gets picked up by residences. And that's a whole lot of money because what I hear all the time is the chronic phrase of homeowners saying, I got to get out of here, I got to get out of here. So we are looking at a system where 670,000 people appealed and 919,000 didn't. But if you take it down to Black and Latinos, only 44,000 Blacks appealed, 243,000 didn't appeal. And for Latinos, 44,000 appealed and 165,000 didn't appeal. So now we took it one step further. And the step further that we went was to look at income level. $50,000. People who are making under $50,000 are appealing less than anyone else. And as a consequence, those people are paying more on a percentage basis than anyone else countywide. And it's really kind of discouraging.
All right, so the people who are in less of a position to actually challenge their home's assessed value, they don't have the wherewithal. So is it a matter of trying to fix that process, make it easier, as well as educating them on how likely they are to actually lower their property values and lower their taxes?
Ray, I think it goes beyond that. I think when you have 80% of the people who say, you know what, I'm not even coming out to vote. You have 80% of the people that did not vote in the last mayoral election. Now you have 64% of the people who don't bother to appeal their taxes after they get a postcard in the mail saying this is how much your property went up this year. They've just given up. People have kind of lost faith in the government that's governing them, and they feel like there's nothing that they can do about it. So as a consequence, you have people who are in positions and making decisions in government that if people got out and voted, they probably wouldn't be elected.
Right. I remember you bringing that message forward before, and I understand that. But for somebody who is looking at a tax bill, I mean, that process takes much longer, getting somebody else in office, finding out what candidate is best suited. And you're the treasurer's office, right? You're not the assessor's office.
No.
What do you hope to accomplish coming out with this report, and where do we go from here other than going to the ballot box?
So I hire people smarter than me. And so I've got this research division where I hired a couple of Tribune reporters, Dardick and Leidy and Chris Silber. All are working on looking at inequities in the system. The only way to change anything is if you can shine a light on what's wrong. And when you think about it, this office is conducting major inequity research on the property tax system. If you go to cookcountytreasurer.com, you can put in your address. You can get a 20-year history of your property taxes. You can find out whether or not you're missing a homeowner, a senior, or a senior freeze. You can go back 20 years to find out if I owe you money. I'm sitting on $138 million that needs to go back to taxpayers. Get to cookcountytreasurer.com, put in your address, and we'll tell you if you owe money. And I want to give you a quick example. There are senior citizens who for 4 years have never gotten a homeowner's, a senior, or a senior freeze exemption because they're making under $65,000 a year. I owe them $6,000 Their taxes have gone up and they have no idea that I owe them this money. So my message to you is this: get to cookcountytreasurer.com, put in your address, do not put in north, south, east, or west. You'll see a picture of your house, your lot, your commercial building. Scroll down and we will tell you if we owe you money.
All right. Treasurer Maria Pappas, thanks for joining us tonight. Always good to see you. Thanks so much.
Okay, you have a good evening.
All right, you too.